Hello YouTube, welcome to my Let's Play for this sort of software, for this AIESEC software that I created called Virtual LCP, which sort of mimics various aspects of being an AIESEC LCP or VP and can be used as a training aid for people who are perhaps, for members who are thinking of taking on a leadership role, or for new members to learn about the various aspects of an LC, how to make strategic decisions about budgeting, about making sure you have enough money for conferences, recruitment, how to motivate and train your members to achieve exchange results. So this Let's Play will be for about the first term, for the first academic term, which is about a third of the academic year. And it is superficially for the local committee AIESEC Oxford. There are various little aspects, sort of names of colleges which are Oxford oriented, but for an AIESEC who doesn't know much about Oxford, the game is very playable. The only really important aspect is that it's a very small local committee. In the past, traditionally fewer exchanges than many others and small members. So this software is going to be about teaching the users how to achieve exchange figures with very low resources, low human and low financial resources. So you've got to make some very strategic decisions. Opportunity costs. Do you spend all your funds on recruitment? Do you spend them on conferences, etc., etc.? And if you're not an AIESECer, this might be a bit difficult to understand. The video quality is pretty low, but the file size is high, so I can't really go into much detail or time explaining AIESEC, sadly, but I can maybe put something in the description about it. So I'm going to try to get this started, and hopefully you can see the text. If not, at least try to put it on high quality, 720 pixels, and it really needs to be full screened. I'll maybe put on a download link for this actual video, which is in the proper quality. So let's begin. Right, welcome to Michael's term, which is the first term from October to December. And we have a mission. We have a mission to promote 2 sub-team leaders. So these will be sort of mini-teams in incoming exchange or outgoing exchange. And in practice this means we'll have to recruit at least 10 members to justify having sub-team leaders. And we have to develop them so that they're motivated and skilled enough to be promoted. Can we do this? Well, let's start. Right, first screen. So we've started on talent management screen, and we have been introduced to Roshni, who is our VP management. And we can look at our members. So we've got an alert. We have 3 vice presidents. Let's go see them. I'm going to click on members, and we have Girl Sam, who is our vice president for ICX. And we are her mentors. She joined a year ago. Right, and we have here, this is a fast track booklet which is going to list some sort of key skills and qualities that the vice president has, and how it progresses each week. And we can't quite see it yet because the member has not started their fast track with their mentor. So that's going to be one of the things we'll have to do. We'll have to start mentor meetings so we can see how she's doing, because that will really determine our strategy. We'll need our VPs to have very strong, high motivation and strong presenting skills, because that will be very important in recruiting and attracting new members. OGX, we have Till with his ponytail, so he's our vice president for OGX, and again we need to summon him to a mentor meeting. And lastly we have Roshni for TM. First thing I'm going to do though is ask for business plan ideas. I think, yes. Just to make sure, because I know business plans are due quite early, and I need to make sure they get it done in time, because I'm dependent on them for filling out their own ideas before I can send it to the MC. Right, and then let's start and have a mentoring meeting with them all. So, sending littles to the members. Right. No, whoopsie, can't do that. Okay. Let's just take a look at, they've started the fast track booklet already, and these are some very detailed estimates of these various skills or qualities, determined by self-assessment, but they are actually accurate assessments of what the character is capable of. Now, Girl Sam here, our ICX, has very high motivation. Maximum is 100, but 83 is a good one to start with, and her presentation skills are very good too. Leadership is high. Mostly these are quite high ones. Could work on these two, teamwork and problem solving, but I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see Till. High motivation again, and lower presentation. These two, presentation and motivation, are going to be crucial in the early stage when we recruit, because Till, Sam, Roshni will be the ones presenting to new members. They'll be doing it at the recruitment stall in Freshers Week, and they'll be doing it at the orientation day. And how good they are at presenting AIESEC will determine how many members you get. And we want we want as maximum members we can. We probably won't get maximum, that's 15 for Oxford here, but we want to get close to it. Roshni has a lower motivation, it's still not bad, just below 70 in the presentation. That's not bad. Not bad at all to start with. Right, so let's see, what have we got in the email? This is the one for email. So we have Nathaniel, who is our member committee president. Our member committee is the national body for AIESEC UK. So he is our boss. So he's sending us a personal email. I hope you can read this text. If not, make sure it's full screened or download the video. Oxford has a chronic problem of low membership. Our VPTM position wasn't actually filled last year, so Roshni is stepping in last minute. Right, that means she's probably not very well trained for this, so it will be a bit harder for us because of that. So yes, 2 team members. Yes, he'll evaluate. Blah, 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 blah. Here's some awards that we're going to be aiming for. This is how we know how well we've done in the game. We're going to submit for various awards that the MC judges and see if we win them or it's in the top 5. Right, and he wants us to do the business plan by Friday, and tracker, cash book, week 4, week 8. Right, great. Okay, and we can also call on him for advice. Let's see, reply. Right, in fact, we can say thank you for your message. Please analyse my local committee, or I cannot get the business plan done on time. Right, well, I'm going to try to get the business plan done on time, so I will just say please analyse my local committee. Let's close and say Frederica. Frederica is the member committee talent management vice president, and she's emailing us to tell us about the national conferences there are. Now this is important because we're going to have to pay a lot to send new members, or any members, to a conference, but we have limited funds, so we need to know how we should be saving our money. Now here's a conference, Leadership LDS, which will be next term, but it's got a very high delegate fee, so we want to make sure we still have money for next term. That's something we'll have to take into account when we pay for our stall for Freshers Fair. Oh, and also regional conferences, week 6, much cheaper, so we'll have to think about saving for that more perhaps. Okay, thank you. Lastly, President. Right, last year Oxford University Student Union carried out an investigation about Freshers Fair, polled Oxford students about what factor influenced them to attend the Society's info-session orientation day. Right, so this is telling us where we shall pool our resources into for recruitment. Now 2/3 of students get influenced to apply to join the Society after talking to that Society's members at a Freshers Fair. So Freshers Fair is very good for recruitment, and only 1/3 from seeing posters for that Society. So we're going to want both, but we want to put more emphasis on Freshers Fair. And our deadline for the stall is today or tomorrow. Okay. Right, so let's just go see week 1. Freshers Fair on Wednesday, orientation day on Friday, and it's Monday now. Right, and then we have a local committee meeting every Tuesday, and the first conference is coming up on the weekend of week 3. Lovely. Okay, let's just look at some other things here. incoming exchange, this is Girl Sam's area. We can't really do much here, but we can look. We're starting off with a TN, that's a matched system analysis, great. We're going to want Sam to realise that soon for the trainee to come over. Don't know when that will be. Here's a statistics report that Sam could send if she fills it out, and no report of team activity because there is no team activity. Points for next raise. This tells us how close she is to actually raising, 0, and the same for match. OGX we have very similar. This is tills, raise points match. So we've got one EP who's already raised from last year, he's carried over, a matched EP, and 2 realised. Now I wonder, when an EP is realised, then you can bill the MC for a portion of this fee, and that's going to maybe sustain us, so we could perhaps get money for that, unless we billed already. We'll have to find out about that. And lastly, here is finance. Now, buy a store for Freshers Fair, deadline tomorrow. Sign shift, deadline tomorrow. Great. We could contact the MC here. I'm not going to do that for the moment. Bank statements. Nothing in. Oh, here's the business plan Daniel wanted us to fill out. So we're going to get information from all our VPs for this. These ones are for talent management. They'll have to fill out these. Girl Sam, our VPI, will fill out these. OGX these, and we have to decide this. Now, how much cash do I want? How much cash do I have? Let's see, bank statement. I have 500. So by the end of Michael's term, I'll probably have a lot less, but maybe try and keep 250 because there will be conferences. Hillary term, maybe down to just 100. But by the end of Trinity term, I want to be leaving the successor with a lot more money than we started with. So maybe 750 for that. Hopefully. Okay, click here to save. Good. Tracker, we'll fill that out in week not due yet. Okay. Cash book, not due yet. Great. National charts. These will be done every 4 weeks approximately. Okay. This tells us a bit about Oxford if you're Oxford. Tells you some sort of main things. There's a SWOT diagram here. The important thing to know, again, as I said, is that Oxford is very small. So it's going to be quite a challenge to achieve high exchange figures, but that's the fun part. If you can do this with a small local committee, you should be able to do it even more with a larger committee. So we're a small, close society, can close attention to quality for members. I better, it's going to be tricky. No membership costs, free college space. But here's a weakness. Members have a heavy Oxford workload, or no time, and we'll see the significance of this. This is why Oxford has so few members. Members have to do lots of essays. So the ones who do stay with us, we're going to struggle to motivate them. Because of their workload, they'll have a penalty for innovation every week. So our task will be about making sure we overcome that. But if they lose 5 points motivation because of that, we make sure they have a net gain. Right. Okay, so these are just some statistics of past EP raises. So there's been a maximum of about 23 realisations there. TN, that's a lot of LCs in UK only raise about 1 or 2, so 0 this year. That year, 2010. So we'd be able to raise at least 1 TN, but 2 would be pretty good. Even more would be brilliant. Right. So now, what's our first task? Buy a store for Freshers Fair. Right. Okay, this is little shopping icon. Buy. Right, what can we buy? £500. Here's recruitment poster. If you remember that email before, posters are going to account for about 1/3 of the people who come to us for our info session or orientation day. We're going to want a lot of posters. It's £5 per poster. Subject to diminishing returns. Great, no, okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, so if you see, as we add them here, it's in plus, it's changing our bill here. 10, how many can we go for? I'm just going to go for 26, because that's how much I go for in my normal practice sessions for this game. Alright, and here we have Freshers Fair table. So we get our stall automatically, but we have to buy tables for it. One table is 20, 2 tables together would cost 75, 3 140, 4 300. These are actually real figures from the year that I was LC. Quite daunting. I think it's to discourage societies from having lots of tables. So obviously 4 tables is completely out of our budget range. I think 1 would be too small. We don't 30% of traffic. No, that's too bad. Especially as this is going to be 2/3 of our orientation day attendance. So it's a choice between 2 or 3. And because our vice presidents are so strong, I think I'm just going to go for 2. This might come back and bite me on the arse if I get a low recruitment, but well, we'll go for it. So that's £205. Yep, there we go. Okay, so here's our resources. Now we should see them in here. Oh, custom design recruitment poster. We have 26 of them to stick up. And right, catches up the attention of up to 5 in large size colleges, 4 in medium, 2 in small. Now colleges are, well, if you're from a university, best maybe to think of them as different halls of residences. Each of them form part of the University of Oxford, and our members will come from any of these. So if we put posters up in every one of them, we should attract quite a few members. But obviously the larger colleges are a better investment. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Has 4 posters currently up. And if you see, with every poster there's sort of diminishing returns. If we put up 1 poster, 5% of Christchurch students will notice it. 2 is 15%, that's good. 3 is 20%, 4 is 25%. But here there's very little difference between 27% and 25%, so I'm going to stay at 4 here. I'm going to do the same for Magdalen, it's the same size. And it is, yes, Magdalen, not Magdalen. I don't know why. Exeter, these are medium ones, so these are a bit smaller. I'll go for 3 for these, Exeter, Keble, and Balliol. Now we've got small colleges, so I think I'll stick to this pattern of 4, 3, these will just get 2. Although, we'll probably have to do a late recruitment campaign, so I might come back and buy more posts. And here's a tiny college, this is Corpus Christi. So I'll just have 1 here. It's not really worth another one here, because there's no difference there. Okay, posters are stuck up. Now let's go for Freshers' Fair. Table and screen. So we have 1 stall, 2 tables, and we have to pick the shift. Now, between our 3 vice presidents, we have 6 shifts. It lasts from 10 to 4. Now let me see, who is the strongest presenter? I could divide it up equally, but I could also try to. Okay, till high motivation and low presentation. Selling skills are sort of made up of half motivation, half presentation. That's something to take into account. Girl Sam is high in both, sort of. Okay, I'm going to give most of it to Girl Sam. She can do 3 shifts. Go until I think Roshni. No, wait, Till. So Girl Sam. No, it's Peter Girl Sam. 2 for Till. Actually no, wait, Roshni, because Roshni will need to improve her presentation skills. Here's one of those things about opportunity costs. Now, if we go for the best presenters, we'll probably recruit more members. At the same time, the weaker presenters are being denied opportunity to improve. For every shift that Girl Sam has, she's going to be improving her presentation skills a little bit. So, say if Roshni or Till were the weakest, I'm actually denying them an opportunity to improve, and that might in the long time hurt me more. But I think I'm still going to go with Girl Sam for 3. Again, an important decision. Right, I think I've done all my tasks. Buy a stall for Freshers' Fair. Delete. Assign shift for store. Delete. Buy posters. Yeah, I did that. Delete. Submit business plan. No, I haven't done that yet. Okay, let's go to next day. Right, we got. Oh, good, they did their business plans, it seems. Let's see. From Frederica, these are the awards that we can aim for. let's see. Best Local Committee. Now that would be amazing to get, but it might be difficult. This is the LC which performs the strongest in all award categories combined. Best ICX, pretty self-explanatory. Best OGX. Best TM. Now this is going to be how many members we have, but also how we improve them. So we're not counted out just because we're a smaller LC. If we improve our members more than a bigger LC, there's a chance for this, which will be good. We also will be aiming for best member, so we're going to try and improve and make sure we have a member who is extremely well improved. Best LC culture. Again, we're going to have a high motivation. That's what I'm going to work on. Best sustainable LC. I think we have a good shot for this. Auditors then tend to make sure there's money at the end, and I'm going to meet all the deadlines. Be responsible in replying to emails. Got to elect a full EB. We're going to try for that. Obviously last year it didn't go so well, but this year we've got to, if we elect all our team leaders, if we promote our team leaders, which was our mission this term, we've got a good electing all wrongs for next term. Right. Thank you, Eliana. Oh, thank you, Frederica. Right. Business plan from Girl Sam. Here, ICX is always poor, try it best. Okay, so, as I said before, there are 3 academic terms. I think there are in most universities. The first term is called Michaelmas, the second Hilary, and the third Trinity. So let's see. For raises, she wants 1 for Michaelmas, 2 in total for Hilary, so this is cumulative, and 2 by the end of Trinity. So yeah, she'll have raises by the end of Hilary and none in Trinity. Okay. Right. Just writing this down. Okay, so for matches, in realizations, none in this term, 1 in Hilary term, and 1 in Trinity term. Right, gotcha. And she wants a smaller team it does traditionally in AIESEC Oxford. She hopes for 5 members by the end of this term, 5 members by the end of Hilary, yes, and by the Trinity term 3 members, because a lot of members are going to drop off in the final term because of exams or if they don't get the election posts, things like that. Okay, thank you, Sam. I'm going to say I'm happy with your progress. Till. Right, let's see. Raises, we struggle to get, yeah, most of our raises don't come in Michaelmas term. So he's hoping for just 2 in Michaelmas, 15 in Hilary, and 20 by the end of Trinity. 20 raises, that would be pretty good if you looked at how the charts were. Let's hope we can manage that. That will be very good. That will be a lot of income as well. 16 realised CPs. 2, right. And members, yeah, like Sam, he wants 5 members, but he hopes to have more in Hilary term, assuming I'm going to do a late recruitment there, and 4 by OGS. Thank you, Till. So please give me, I think I'm going to ask for the EVs that we could bill for, because we saw we had 2 realised ones, and I don't know if they've been billed or not, but Till will. Thank you. The Roshni. Right, how many members? 10. 10, 5, yep. Sub-team leaders, this is our mission, we have to get 2. So yes, we're going to say 2. People standing up for election, 6 candidates. That's nice and ambitious. And, right, we also have to say how many fast-track booklets we want. If you remember before, that's how each member rates their own skills and charts their progress. So she wants only 4. I hope we can. Okay, I'll accept that as a goal, but I think we're going to beat it though. I'm going to make sure, okay. Right, are you coping well? Okay. Let's see. Nothing more to do today, let's go to next day. Emailing you from the side, Fresh is fair right now. Right, she's nervous. She has no training or confidence. We're going to have to work on her motivation here. Oh, she's done as a provisional agenda. It's probably going to be bad. Right, okay, thank you Ashley. Okay, we've got some background information from the VP OGX and from the VP ICX. This is just telling about the general OGX pipeline, applications from people. They're first started, then they're deemed completed, then hopefully accepted, and then maybe paid, and then they become an official exchange participant and raised. So we want to get people from started to raised, and we can track it by asking Till for statistics reports. And when we realise DP, we can bill for £75. Good, good, good. Right, and yes, quality of the preparation will be important. So if we raise or realise fewer than other LCs, but we give them a good quality experience, that would stand in our favour. Thank you. The payment to us is too small. I won't do that. Maybe I should just to show it. Oh no, I've already sent it. Never mind. To show the mechanics. Goes here. Ah no, this is interesting. For a realised TN, we get £400. Much better. Right, this is sort of the same thing, only we deal with leads rather than applications in ICX. A lead is found, then they'll cold call it, then hopefully a sales meeting with the company, then they'll approve it if the company is suited, then the company will pay if they like us, and then we get a raised TN. ICX is traditionally low, but this year we're going to change it. Great, thank you. Okay, go Sam. I enjoyed our mentoring meeting, I think that's it. I think I'm taking more responsibility. Okay, so Roshni said we had an agenda, didn't she? Meeting plan. Oh, let's open it. So here we must choose the agenda for Orientation Day. Orientation Day is sort of more like an info session. The people who attend haven't decided on joining yet. So we'll have up to 30 guests. We want at least 20 out of that 30 to attend, and out of that 20, a maximum of 15 will be recruited. So we had we might get maybe 12, I'm not sure. And potentially P's may also be on the list. So we've got to pick the sessions now. 5 sessions will be part of our Orientation Day. Okay, what do we want? Let's see. History of AIESEC. A video about how AIESEC was founded, how it's grown. So it's a bit dull, but it's very informative. So yeah, I want that. I'll make that be the first one. Introduction to ICX, required to recruit. Yeah, we need that. So OGX first, and then ICX. Right. Team exercise, a fun group exercise showing potential recruits the importance of teamwork. Ooh, I don't know. Let's think about that. That would liven it up. MyISEC.net, a lengthy presentation about how to register with MyISEC.net. Educational but overwhelming to those. Yeah, we'll save this for when we've got recruits. Follow our global competency model training. Yep. Work abroad. A presentation about going on exchange. Yes, we definitely need that because a lot of people are attending really just to see that. And that's true. We found out that people are more genuinely interested in going abroad than joining. So we want to catch those people. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to pick the team exercise. Okay. Sorry, Roshni, I changed. I didn't like your agenda. Right. Agenda has been sent to VP, so we probably can't change it now. Okay. Right. Next week. Next day. So, Freshers Fair. Oh, Daniel. He's monitoring our progress. Sounds like you did a good job at Freshers Fair. That's good. Time to concentrate on impressing those who decide to attend your orientation day. Yes, thank you, Daniel. I did ask you to evaluate my local committee. Okay. Yep, thank you for the message. Roshni, yep, thank you for the message. Yep, thank you. Oh, we've got a message from Jamie. Now, Jamie is from AIESEC Bristol, and he's telling us how to motivate our members. Well, we don't have any members to motivate yet, but thank you, Jamie. Members lose approximately 5 percentage points every week, yes, because of stress. But if we provide good meetings, we can make sure they have a positive net. Okay, I think we'll come back to this. Right, oh, I have to do my business plan. For reminding me. Right, submit. So, how many members did TM want? They wanted 10, 10, and 5. Now, when you play the software, this will probably be different every time, but they won't be too different. It'll probably depend on the motivation of the VP, what they think they're capable of. But not vastly different. 2, 2, and she wanted 6 people standing for election. And by the end of Trinity term, 4 fast track booklets submitted. Well, we'll definitely manage that one. AIESEC, what did Girl Sam say? How many raised terms? Ambitious, she wanted 1 by the end of this term, 2 by the end of Hillary's term, and the same, just 2 overall. Realised, well, we won't realise it this term, but we might realise one next term. Then, how many team members she wanted? She thought she'd have 5 this term, keep 5 for the next term, but by the end of the year that'll probably be down to 3. Right, Till, our VP Ojects. He thought 5 members as well, but he hoped 7 in Hillary term. So that's if we're doing late recruitment. Down 4 in the last summer term. Oh wait, I'm doing that wrong. Oopsie, embarrassing. This is team members. How many raised EPs? He wants more than that. 2 by the end of this term, 50 in next term. Next term is when we'll do the most of the voting. It's when they make the decision about what they want to do for the summer, the EPs. They tend to hold out for a while before they commit. And 20 by the end of the summer. Right, and realised, that means those who actually go abroad. Okay, 0, 16. 16 out of 20, that's a very high realisation ratio. Let's hope we can do it. Save. Okay, I think this is done. Submitted. If submission status reads submission late, your goals will be read by the LCP, but the later you are, the less in favour of the MC you will be. Now this option is actually completely optional. You don't have to do the business plan here, but if you don't, you will lose credit with the MC. They'll think less of you, and that will be important if you're going for the awards like most sustainable or best LC. So submit to receive submitted on time. There we go, we're in credit. We'll have to do the same when he wants the cash books and trackers. Not due yet. Okay, that's all the tasks done, I think. Tasks. Submit business plan, we did that. The new task, confirm agenda for orientation day, we did that. Great. Next day. Okay, oh yes, I sent her a text saying, well done. I'm happy you're happy with me. Okay, thank you. Oh, Till's given us EPs we can bill for. So both of those 2 EPs realised we bill for, that's great. Roshni, oh, she's not happy. This could be better for me. Oh, progress. Girl Sam, future. Oh yes, I asked her to take on more, think about taking more responsibility. So I'm already thinking of asking her if she wants to stand for LCP. So she's not committing yet. Okay, I wasn't expected to. Thank you for your message. Right, okay, I'm going to bill for the, let's see, EPO, we can bill for both of these. Bill Daniel for a realised EPO10. Send email to Daniel. There we go. Okay, next one. Let's see our bank statement. Ooh. Now if you see, the payments, the purchases we did have already gone in our bank statement. So we had, our balance was 500, and then we spent £75 on Freshers' Fair, that was the tables, and now we're down to 45. And then we spent £130 on, because we spent more on posters than on Freshers' Fair, that's very unusual. I knew I should have gone for 3 tables, and that took us down to 295, let's say. So our realisation income won't come for a while. Daniel's got to process that. And let's see. It's Friday, so this is our day. Let's see how many guests we have. 24. Now we could have had a maximum of 30. It would have been very hard to get that though. We'd have had to buy more posters and probably have about 4 tables. So 24 is quite respectable, considering I only went for 2. So I'm happy. Okay, let's press next morning to find out how many we recruited. Go. Now we don't work on the weekends, you see. We do our essays that day. Go Saturday and Sunday. 2 2,000-word essays frantically done weekend. So we've got a message. 12 new members. I thought we'd get 12. That's not bad at all. That leaves room for some late recruitment. As I said, this is capped at 15, so it's still a small local committee. Let's just quickly read. Okay. Time to buy access places. Okay. Deadline this Friday. Oh dear. Didn't want to make that decision yet. Okay. Roshni. Her agenda, but okay. And she's just submitted this one for the local committee meeting. Oh, that's right. We have it tomorrow, don't we? Already. We're in week 2, and the local committee is Tuesday. Great. Roshni. Okay, I told her keep doing so well. She's happy. Till. Team sign-ups, I'm happy. Got a decent amount of members from my team. Just hope no one quits. I hope so too, Till. Let's see our new members. Oh, it's a lot. We have Hera. Okay. Diane, Lucy, Brenda, Clara, Jana, Eloy, Miriam, and Sabrina. Now they all have different mentors. Let's see. Most of the AIESEC team is half done by Till, half by Roshni, and the OGX is half by Girl Sam and half by Roshni. Okay, now so we've recruited 12 people, so that's a success. We only needed to recruit 10 to be able to sub-team leaders, because you need a certain amount of people in each team to justify having sub-team leaders there. No point if you just have 2 members, 1 leader amongst them. It doesn't really work out. So we're succeeding well. We just don't want any of these to quit, and some of them, in fact quite a few, will be very close to quitting this week. You know, it's just AIESEC, but they don't last the first week, so we're going to have to make sure they do. We'll probably lose 1, but we're going to see that in the next video. I'm going to stop this. I've gone over time a bit. I meant for half an hour. Whoopsie. Okay, see you in part 2.